Hello, my juicy friends, and welcome not to my juicy kitchen. I know there's something new going on. I am now in my plant-based milk kitchen. Doesn't quite have the same ring, I appreciate. I'm joined by now what is the very famous, and rightly so, this is the best plant-based milk maker in the world. This is the Nama M1. Now, this is a standard almond milk, if you will, but what's different about making it at home? Twofold, really. First of all, it's going to be a more protein-rich milk. If you look on any carton, it'll be roughly around about 2 to 3% almonds. When you have it here, it's like 8 to 9, pushing to 10%. Secondly, there's no additives. You know that. You can see exactly what you're getting. You're buying the almonds yourself. You're putting them in. There's no stabilizers. There's no added sugars or anything. To give it a little bit of sweetness, always worth doing as well, we just got a couple of dates. You need 2 dates. You're going to need 3 to 4 cups of water. It's roughly around about 800 milliliters or whatever you get. Anyway, the good news is the measurements are on there. So happy days. But this is one of the best features they've got. So what they've made is the top of the jug. So this amount here, that's a cup. So you don't need a measuring thing either, which is fantastic. First of all, let's switch on. I love this little feature. So what they've got, they haven't got this usual LED, but they've hidden it at the back. They really love design over at Nama. You turn it on, it says a little cheeky hello. I do silly stuff, but I do like that. Anyway, easy to get off. This is very easy. And then all we do, look, there it is, the chamber. And all we're doing is we're putting in all the almonds into the chamber. Like, oh, there's the one that got away. Nice. And then we're just going to get 2 pitted dates. Oh, they're already pitted. A little pinch of salt going on in there. And then all you do is put it back in the chamber. Make sure you do put this back in the chamber. I've seen people put water straight in there and then it goes everywhere. Don't add the water until it's in here. Seems obvious, but anyway. So then we're going to just pour the water into the chamber as well. Make sure the drip stop is closed. These little things make a big difference, as you can imagine. Right, so now all we're going to do, put the lid on. This is how so easy this is. Press this, and we just leave that going for a minute. So there you go, 1 minute. And now look, it says open spout. This is designed to get the maximum amount of milk out of whatever nut or oat or whatever you're using. And it'll do this automatically. All I've got to do is open the spout. And then it lets out all the milk, which is fantastic. But it knows when all the milk has gone in. This is the best. You know, like a spin cycle on clothes? There it is. It just kicks in. It's even got a little enjoy written on it, which I love. So we're just going to close that. We have the almond milk. There it is. I want to show you something as well. Like I said, it's semi-automatic cleaning anyway. I want to show you how dry the pulp is. We take this out, and then this is the pulp tray. It comes with the pulp tray, and that's what I love. There's hardly any pulp as well because it's so efficient. Just give that a little nudge down there. You get all that off. That's as good as empty as well. Get the last little bits out of there. Even in the recipe book, they have recipes on what to do with the pulp. And sometimes you can just make little energy balls and add some maca or cacao. Or, I mean, beautiful recipes. This little tray that we just put it on, it's oven proof. I know. You can get your beautiful almond milk, store this in the fridge for up to 3 days. And like I said, you want to mix that with a bit of coffee, a bit of chocolate, whatever. In fact, actually, I'm going to go freestyle. Look at some of the other videos I'm making with this as well, because I might make some chocolate milk, some coffee milk. I mean, who knows? I'm rogue. Anyway, that is I was going to say a standard almond milk. It's not standard when you're making it with the Nama M1. As always, there's a little bit of a discount. Always use my code, JuiceMaster M1. Get minimum 10% off. Happy days.